Okay, so today we're going to be making lavender spa bars. And these are going to have actual lavender infused oil in it. What I have here is my lavender draining from infusing with grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is it's actually my standard for infusions now. Most people use olive oil. I like to use grapeseed oil because I can also use this in my salve since it is so nice and light on the skin and absorbs quickly. Now, a spa bar is actually a type of soap where a significant amount of the weight of the soap is made up of salt. So today we're going to be making a sea salt spa bar. So what we're going to do is about a third of this soap by weight is going to be sea salt. It's going to be poured directly into the batter and mixed in. And you would think that salt would be very drying on the skin, but it's actually full of minerals that are actually wonderful for your skin. So it makes it nice and soft and hydrated. So while I measure everything else, I'm going to go ahead and do a time lapse since it was 20 minutes worth of fumbling around, and I will be back soon. There we go, nice and light. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and throw in our mica. I always throw this in before adding the lye because I soap at such a hot temperature, it makes the soap set up quicker. And I don't want to have half mixed soap because it got too thick too fast and I was unprepared. That would be a disaster and also wasteful. So, let's get this all mixed in. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Actually, I think I want to take a really quick video for Instagram. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and add our lye and our fragrance, and then we'll have to hand mix in the salt. We're using about 50% weight and salt. And it's natural sea salt. You always want to use natural sea salt or pink Himalayan salt because Dead Sea salt and stuff like Epsom salt are too much of a humectant and it'll dry water
into the soap and ruin it. It'll turn all mushy and gross and just awful. Let's give this a little bit of a mix. And then throw in the fragrance and hope it doesn't seize. It smells lovely. I'm just using regular lavender flower fragrance oil. That is good and emulsified, so we can go ahead and... I just realized I'm not wearing gloves. Don't do the things that I'm doing. It's very bad. Let's go ahead and get the salt in here and get it all mixed in.
Alright, so I took a moment to put on gloves as soon as I realized I wasn't wearing them. You definitely want to practice safety first, and funny enough, as soon as I put them on, you can see a little bit of hot batter got on my hand there. But here I did a little bit more of a time lapse. I sped it up a little bit because it took actually 5 or 10 minutes for this to set up the way that I expected it to. A bit longer than I thought, but the finished product still came out the same. Now with it setting up so slowly, it actually gave me a great opportunity to pour it and get it all in the mold. The only downside was when I did the measurements for this loaf of soap, I did not account for the fact that I was also adding 2.5 pounds of salt to it. So I filled my mold a little bit higher than normal, but honestly, it just means a bigger bar of soap for you all. Alright, and so now we have the finished product. Now these had to get cut very, very soon. Normally I would not cut a soap until 12 to 24 hours later. I actually cut these about 6 hours later because they got so hard so fast. But they came out beautifully. I'm very happy.